Hey everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore. Welcome to my channel. So today I am going to do a Mother's Day treat box, or gift box. But this could be for any occasion. I just made it Mother's Day because that's our next big holiday coming up. And I really wanted to share this one because it's a little detailed, but it's really fun to do. You can even make a card with the same detail that's on the front. So this is what I'm sharing today, this little Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to call it a treat box because you can fit a little chocolates in here, Ghirardellis. The Lindt truffles I think will be too big for this, but you can put any kind of chocolates in it or any kind of their favorite candy, whatever. But yeah, this is what I'm going to share today. I love this stamp set and I really wanted to use it. Again, I did the background with the little clouds in the background because I wanted it to be like a little garden. Did the little can. And yeah, this is what we're making. And the box itself is 1 inch wide and it is 3.5 inches tall. So you can fit quite a bit of little chocolates inside here. But this is what I'm sharing today. So for those of you who are new, please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. And share with all your friends because all those things really, really help my channel. And it helps it to grow as well. So thank you for doing that. All right, so let's get started with this. I love this bundle. The Garden Meadows bundle. So this is the one right here. Look, you can do any kind of front you want to do on it. This is just giving you a basic idea, but you can use any of these little images, the little boots. This is the flower I use. You can use these little flowers. You could do a basket or this big wheelbarrow full of flowers. Anything that you like. The sentiment is from the perennial postage. So this says Happy Mother's Day. I love this writing on here. I did use the dies on this Garden Meadow, and the die is what you use for this little arch right here. So it has that die, and it has the die for the little gate. It has a lot of different pieces. There's grass here to cut out the boots, the basket, the little wheelbarrow. Everything is in here. So for those of you who are new to Stampin' Up, this is a bundle, and you save 10% when you get a bundle. Now this is what I'm using, and it does come as a bundle as well, and I love the dies in this one. And so if you get this, you're going to want the dies, because look at these dies, y'all. I just love these dies. And so, yeah, save 10% on that one as well. And then the Designer Series paper I'm using is Lighter Than Air. I love this one because the paper is so pretty and so cheerful to me. So that's what I'm using for that. By the way, if you are new, there's an inspiration sheet on my blog every time I put up a project, and it has all the measurements on there for each project. So I did go ahead already and cut 2 of these, and these are the dies right here I pulled. So this is for our little shovel, this is for the gate, and these are for the little arch that we're using. This is for the flowers, and this is for the little watering can. I'm also using the basic border dies, and I just made a matrix for our template for our little clouds, and it comes in this one here. Grab these while you can before they go away. But these are some of the best dies. I use these such a ton. So yeah. By the way, our retiring list or last chance list is out. It's on my blog. It's stampingwithamore.com. There are things up to 60% off in there. So you can download the PDF and look at the PDF on my blog. First thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp the flowers and all that stuff first. So you do need some extra basic white. I am using the thick. I love the thick. That's what I go for basically on all my cards, bases, and for my boxes. So we are going to color the flowers. I am using my Ohuhu markers today. and not the blends, but you can use your blends as well. So we need to stamp 3 of these. And I think I'm messing up on my flowers in the bottom there. But that one we could put underneath. Let me do it here. That one I messed up a little. I didn't bring out my mat here, so if you have the mat, use the mat, because let me see if it's right here. Yes. It always works best with photopolymer stamps. And I'll do my little that there, and then I'll do the watering can. I think it'll fit there. And because we're coloring these, that's why I'm using the Memento. But you can see how nice it stamps when you use the mat. It really helps it. And this little mat's so cheap. All right. I cut out the gate as well. And I used soft suede for this gate. All right, so we're going to color these really quickly because it's super easy coloring. And if any of you have these Ohuhu markers, I'll just give you the numbers that I'm using. I'm using GY5, GY8, R13, PB5, Y8, Y7, G6, CG2, and CG020. So let's go ahead and color. Of course, I wanted it to look like blue bonnets because we have blue bonnets here in Texas, and they're really big. People from all over will stop and take pictures because they are all over, and they're just beautiful. Especially this time of year, they are all over, y'all, the highway, and they're so pretty. And they are like a bluish, purplish color. I can't even describe it. They're really pretty. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of a lighter color. And I'm just dabbing these. I'm not even coloring really inside the lines or anything. I'm just coloring here, just to give it that look of a blue bonnet. All right, and then we're going to use the greens here. Y'all, I just love these markers. I have them listed in the description if you're interested. You get a lot for your money. They're very affordable. And they have so many. In fact, I really want to get some other colors that they have. And I know I have to invest a little bit more. But I got like a basic set. But they have like pastels, and they have a lot of other ones. I'm just using the darker just to shade it a little bit. And I'm sure you can't really tell too much, but I can because I'm close to it. All right, let's do the watering can. So we're going to do that here. I'm just using the lighter one first. And then we'll shade it with the darker. Oh, let's see if we hear my puppy bark today, because she's been barking in just about every one of my videos. She's getting better though with the barking. We've been trying to train her. She's just 7 months old, so she's still a baby. A big baby, but she's a baby. Okay, I'm going to use on the handle here. Oh no, I think I did the handle brown. Yeah. We'll just go over it. And I did the other part. I'm going to shade that bottom part just a little bit too. And this darker I'm going to use a little bit. All right, I think we're all ready to go. Super easy and quick. I do have to cut these all out with the cut and emboss, and I only have one of the dies for what I'm calling the little blue bonnets here. So I'm going to take this to the cut and emboss, and I'm going to send all these through, and then I will be right back with all of these. Okay, y'all, I've got the blue bonnets ready, the little watering can, and the little shovel. All right, so let's do our background here. You can do both front and back, but I'm only going to do the back. I'm going to use some of the old olive and some balmy blue and my blending brushes for this. And you've seen me do this before with this technique using the basic border die. I've used this for so many things. Just keep moving this around, and you'll get your clouds. And every time it's a little bit different. You don't always have the same look. I just move it around. I like the top and the bottom to be a little bit darker. Like this part a little bit darker. I don't know why, but let's move this here. And you can make your clouds thick, or you can make them further apart. This goes super fast. I'm going to do one more here. I love making clouds like this. It's just so fun. This whole thing is just so fun to do. Now I'm going to turn this way, or not that way. I'm going to do it this way first, and then we'll finish up with the other one. And I'm just going to do some of the green down on the bottom for the grass. And then what you're going to do is just turn this way, and you can finish your sky here. Just like that. Super easy. All right, now we're going to put on our little blue bonnets here. I think I'm going to use my wet glue here, and I'm going to actually put one down here. Put it down a little bit more. I'm going to use a dimensional on my middle one, probably two, just to make it pop up a little bit. And I want that a little bit higher. I'll move this one, I think, down just a hair. And we'll glue this last one on. And I don't know, I had this scene in my head for some reason, and I really just wanted to do something with it, and that's how this box came out. So I'm putting some glue on here as well. We're going to lay that down over our, fits perfectly across here. It's weird how things like this come about. Like, I even dream of this stuff, y'all. Oh, there she is. I knew she'd be barking. All right, so I'm going to put that there, and then we're going to glue this one down. It's just laying there on the ground. And then we're going to stamp our Happy Mother's Day. I should have done that first, but I didn't. But like I said, you can do Happy Birthday. I'm just going to use Mother's Day because Mother's Day is coming up. And I love this sentiment. All right, so there we go. Now you're going to need a piece for the box. Okay, so this piece is 7 by 5 3/4. I'm going to just set this aside for a minute, and we're going to score this bottom piece. All right, so on the 7.5 inch side, you're going to score at 1/2, 1.5, 4, and 5. Now we're going to turn it, and you're going to score it at 1/2, 1.5, 4, 4 3/4, sorry, 4 3/4, and that is it. Don't worry about writing these down. Like I said, they'll be in the inspiration sheet. Okay, so I am going to cut this. I'm going to cut this end. Now where there's the 2 here, there's a little 1/2 inch here. Let's just go ahead and cut that off first so I can explain this easier. So you want to cut that off and then cut this bottom piece off as well. That's going to be our glue tab. I like to cut that at an angle. All right, so then we're going to turn it. We're going to take this whole section here off. There's 2 rectangles. And you're going to cut down on these 2. Make that straighter. And then you're going to cut this top part off here. And this one. I'm going to cut into these because these are our inside flaps. You can make these shorter if you want. Sometimes I'll make them shorter so they're just not so big inside the box. And then I'm just cutting the top part here that's going to fold inside our box. Alright, now this is the bottom of our box. I need to straighten this one up too. I didn't cut that very straight. And we're going to cut into these. And then these 2. And I think I'll do this one too, just a little bit. Alright, so this is what you're going to have. And I'm going to grab my bone folder and we're going to sharpen all these. This is also the thick, so it makes a really nice sturdy box. Okay, so that's all done, ready to go. I'm going to grab my Stamp and Seal Plus. You can use your tear and tape, Stamp and Seal Plus, whatever you like to use. You can use the wet glue, it just takes a little bit longer to dry. So you're going to put that on that glue tab. And fold this down. And then this bottom piece. Again, I'm going to just use Stamp and Seal Plus. And then this is our box that's going to go in between the 2 pieces. So we'll make sure that this is just definitely have a distinctive side. You don't want this side's kind of a boring side. So you want to put it in here. It doesn't matter whichever way you want your box to open. Just make sure you have the top facing up. And we are going to put tear and tape. You can use tear and tape, Stamp and Seal Plus. You want something strong though. And then just lay it on here. I use this as a guide, this little part here. So I put it right in the center there. And then I put the adhesive on here. This just makes it easier than trying to line it up there. And I can see how I'm going to put this because you want it to be level and because you want it to stand up. Then you're just going to put that on the top. And then if you want to mat it, you can leave it like that, plain like that, or you can mat it. The matting pieces for this are 3 1/4 by 7/8. You need 2 of those, and then one you need 7/8 by 2 1/2. That's for the top. So let me use the wet glue for this. You can use any of these patterns actually for this. And you don't even have to mat it. But it's a really fun box. And look, you can make a matching card using the same technique. So that is it. It is done. But look how cute it is. I think they came out so cute. And it's really, I mean, it's just a beautiful box. And for Mother's Day, we need to give Mom a beautiful box, right? I think that's really, and they'll know you put a lot of work into it. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, this is my March host code. You've probably heard that host codes are going away pretty soon. We're not sure yet exact date. But if you use it, I would appreciate it because it always guarantees that I get credit for your order. And it does help me to do giveaways, but that is ending soon, so we're going to have to figure something else out. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.